Before you take the screen away, watch your child's face for 2 seconds. The first sign is not the screen time itself, it is what happens when the screen stops. That tiny pause before the yelling, begging, or tears is the moment most parents miss. The device in your child's hand may be teaching their brain what the world is supposed to feel like. It happens through repetition, fast rewards, constant choice, and one more swipe whenever boredom shows up. Most parents see the problem at the same moment. The screen goes off, and the child does not simply move on. They may argue, cry, or act like normal life suddenly feels impossible. In this video, you will learn why screens can make normal life feel too slow, how they affect attention, mood, sleep, and patience, and what you can change this week without turning your home into a fight. The screen is not just entertaining your child, it is training expectations. A child's brain gets better at whatever it does again and again. When kids practice reading, building, talking, waiting, solving problems, or playing outside, the brain builds those pathways. When they practice tapping, skipping, switching, and getting quick rewards, the brain learns that pace too. Many apps, games, and videos are built to remove slow moments. If something gets boring, something else starts right away. Over time, the brain can expect real life to work the same way. Then a worksheet feels painfully slow, a teacher's explanation feels too long, and a book feels flat because it does not change every few seconds. Focus becomes harder when the brain rarely has to wait for a reward. Attention is not only something a child has or does not have. Attention is a skill, and kids build it by staying with something even when it is not instantly exciting. Puzzles, stories, drawing, building, helping make breakfast, sports, and real conversations all train the brain to stay with one thing long enough for something meaningful to happen. Many screen experiences do the opposite. They hold the child's attention by changing fast, rewarding quickly, and removing quiet seconds. The child may look focused, but the screen is doing a lot of the work. Then we ask that same brain to sit in class, read without music, wait in line, or keep trying without instant feedback. Of course, that can feel frustrating. The meltdown after screen time is often a transition problem, not a character problem. The goal is to help the brain land instead of crash. Screens really do buy quiet for a few minutes. The problem starts when they become the main tool a child uses to calm down or feel okay. That helps explain why the ending can be so intense. Your child is not only losing entertainment, they may be losing the tool their brain has been using to manage discomfort. So make the transition clear before it happens. Do not shut the screen off randomly in the middle of a game or video and expect peace. Use a timer, give one warning, and connect the ending to the next step. When this episode ends, the screen goes off, and then we eat dinner. Boredom is not a problem to solve. It is a skill children need to practice. A lot of parents treat boredom like an emergency because bored kids complain and interrupt. But boredom is not useless. It is the space where a child has to start using their own mind. At first, boredom may look like whining. Your child may say there is nothing to do, even in a house full of options. That does not mean boredom is harmful. It means their brain is looking for the fastest option and not finding it. If every bored moment gets filled with a screen, the child never has to create fun. They only consume it. But when boredom lasts a little longer, kids begin to invent games, ask questions, build things, draw, talk, and notice the world around them. Sleep is where screen habits can affect the whole next day. A tired child has a harder time focusing, listening, waiting, and handling disappointment. It is not only the light, it is the cliffhanger, the game level, the message, and the feeling of just one more. The device goes away, but the brain can keep running. One simple rule helps. Devices sleep outside the bedroom. Charge them in a shared space. The most useful question is what the screen is replacing in your child's day. Not all screen time has the same effect. A video call with grandma is not the same as 2 hours of autoplaying clips. Watching a documentary together is not the same as scrolling alone. Creating music, drawing, coding, or learning a skill is not the same as being pulled through endless short videos. So instead of only asking, "How many minutes is too much?" ask better questions. Is this active or passive? Is it connecting my child to someone or isolating them? Is it helping them create, learn, rest, or laugh? Or is it simply keeping them hooked? If screens are replacing sleep, movement, play, conversation, and boredom tolerance, the habit needs a reset. Start with one reset, not a total household revolution. Pick one part of the day and protect it. Meals can be screen-free. Bedrooms can be screen-free. The last hour before bed can be quiet time without devices. Do not announce the change like a threat. Say it calmly, like a family rhythm. Then replace the screen before you remove the screen. Taking something away leaves a hole, and kids do not always know what to do with that space. Put paper and markers on the table, offer a snack and a walk, or leave books and puzzles where they can see them. Your child may complain, bargain, or say every other kid gets more screen time. That does not mean the rule is wrong. It means the old pattern is being challenged. Stay calm, stay close, and keep the boundary. You can say, "I know you wanted more. It is hard to stop. I am here, and the screen is done for now." That response teaches more than a lecture because it shows your child that big feelings do not have to control the room. Also remember modeling. Kids notice when adults scroll through dinner or check phones during quiet moments. You do not have to be perfect, but honesty helps. You can say, "I need to put my phone down too." The goal is not a perfect, screen-free childhood. The goal is a child who can enjoy a screen without needing it to survive every quiet moment. Screens are powerful, but they should not become the loudest voice in your child's day. If this helped, subscribe for more simple parenting videos about focus, behavior, and raising calmer kids.